I don't know how you know so much, Will. Who broke your heart? Just kidding. But anyways,
Oh, that's a feminist
Monser,
feminism.
Mon, no,
Feminist.
no, no.
You
Don't
got a
don't say it
feminist.
like
You
that.
got a feminist.
Hold up,
You
hold
got
up,
a
hold up.
feminist.
I feel like you're trying to target us and put us down. But anyways,
Okay,
for me,
what did I say that target? Because I want to. What
because
did I say?
because when we say an opinion, it's always black and white, and it's always all women. For me, I try not to be biased. I just think it's just different for everybody's background, what they go through. And for Monserrat, girl, you know what? Whatever you want in the qualities, you can get that, man. It won't take that long. It's not all women will be chasing men for a long time. As long you focus on yourself and what you want, a man is going to see that, like, hey, you know what? We got something in common. That's what, we're compatible. I just think this generation is kind of different because people likes to label that all women are hoe, all women are this and that. But there's so many women like us. We're not hoes. We're not
No,
focusing on.
I didn't say
I know,
women.
I
I
know
said the
that
modern. I said modern day women. I said modern day
modern day
women.
women, but I just think what we should talk about on this platform is, like, what men can do today to be more healthier in relationship, and what us women can do to be more healthier in relationship, or what should we look for to find somebody that's compatible. Because I kind of feel like, because look, my mom, she's a single mom, and not because she dated my dad because he's a shitty man. My dad was actually a great man. He was a Mr. Mom. He was a stay-home mom. He cooked, he cleaned. But because they got together, they realized they didn't have compatibility in some areas. But it's nothing wrong with her being a single mom. I don't want to label my mom that, hey, she picked a shitty man. You get what I mean? I just think with
Yeah.
everybody's background, it's different. And Montserrat, you're still young, but take your time, and when you focus on yourself, you attract what you want. Because for me, I used to be that girl that was XYZ. I dated a doctor. Okay. He was tall, he was all this stuff, but I realized we did not connect mentally because I'm very family oriented, and I ended up with somebody shorter than me. You see, you just never know. You learn as you go. I just think that when you kind of pinpoint like what we focus on, it's not what we really focus on, because I see Montserrat, what she wants to do is she wants to have XYZ. It's okay if she chase that. It's okay if because I know she will get it if she focus on good things, because you attract who you are, if that makes sense. And then those girls that end up with shitty men, it's because they have insecurities. Their fathers didn't teach them how to respect themselves, or how they treated their mother properly. Like, everybody's background is different. But I don't know.
Because a
Do
lot of
you guys
modern
get
women nowadays are into complacency, laziness, and freaking, they're just expecting so high of a do while not doing the shit themselves. And
right?
like,
So
in order to get that high collar man, you also have to bust your ass, as well as if you want them to bust their ass. You have to show them you're going to make it different as well.
Because I kind of feel like I see a lot of, how come men don't commit to these girls because they're not traditional? How about, so if a man has a traditional woman, is it gonna make him traditional? Is it gonna make him man up? Because I see a lot of men that even ends up with a good woman still doesn't do his part, if that makes sense. And that's how I feel like it's kind of hard, because most men think they're above women, so they can talk down on us anytime, if that makes sense.
Woman like knows what the fuck is good for her. Why did she not decide to leave that shitty guy if she knew better?
Exactly.
Right.
If she knew better, why did she decide to stay and like take all this pain and hurt by that shitty fucker, then just leave and try to find someone who is worth her time and worth the energy? Why did she decide to like stay and continue with this fucking hurt? Oh, just because you have a child with him? Oh, just because you love him? Just because he's good in bed? No, you gotta like think of him more than like just, like I said, than just dick. Be like, okay, is he actually doing good for me and the kids? If not, then I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right.
No, so and Nanise, thank you for sharing your point of view.
I'm sorry.
And no, because like I said, that's what a lot of that's the modern day woman today. And what I'm saying is, this is what you just said right now is one of the main reasons what a lot of feminists are not telling women. They're telling women that you can have all these standards, you can chase this guy, and they're literally telling them that you can get that guy. But like I said, what I'm saying is, I'm being realistic. That if you are looking for specific type of height, you do understand that you're eliminating every single man below that height. So if a lot of women today would say, I want a guy that's 6 foot.
Okay,
you do realize that
you don't understand what feminist is, but I do believe today's feminism is different because most women are taking it to the extreme, thinking that all men are shit. But back in the days,
feminism is equal choice. But
It's,
today it's not women don't want equal choice anymore, they want equal outcome. So this is what women.
Well, not all. Like me, I'm flexible. I don't mind if my partner decides to not work. I don't mind being the full breadwinner. You know, I'm flexible with that. But
you don't want to be the breadwinner. You do not. You
do not.
No. But the reason why, hold on. If she's the full breadwinner, the man better be at home with the kids 24/7.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. But I'm just saying it's an example, but I just feel like most I mean, I'm not really for the feminism like how it is today, but
no,
sorry.
No, what I'm saying is, like I said, I'm just speaking facts. If you put a specific height on a man, then you do realize if your height's 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", there's only a small percentage of men that meet that requirement. Especially the taller, the more you want out of it. The taller height you want with your man, the shorter the dating pool. So if you say, hey,
I don't care about appearance. No. That's the last thing I care about. No, that's why personally I say that, you know?
So that's why I asked you, because like I said, let's be honest, women do care about height. Let's be honest.
They do.
Women do care about height. That's a fact. So you can't tell me that, right? and every woman wants a tall guy. And in today's culture, the standard is 6 foot. You see that on social media. And the thing is, if you want a guy that's 6 foot, you do realize that's only 15% of the population. So that means you're eliminating 85% of the men. You're looking for your dream guy that you want. It's 15% of the population. If you want a guy to make a specific type of income, right, then you do realize that you're going to eliminate all the men underneath. So all I'm saying is, what I believe in, if you find a good partner, all that, you know, if it's a good person, then just be with them and not put all this extra stuff. But like I said, you guys are free to make your choices. But I'm saying is there are repercussions if you have a lot of standards that you look for in your men. And what happens, a lot of women and men too, we do this, men do this too. I'm not saying this is only for women. I'm just saying is, but I do realize for a lot of women, you guys have more standards than men. And the more standards you have, that means you're eliminating your dating market. And it's gonna be hard for you to find a guy because you're only meeting a specific type of guy. So that's all I'm saying. So like I said, instead of looking for, you just find somebody, if you like him, and then just go with it. But don't look at somebody, I don't like, you just judge on him because he didn't meet the requirements of whatever you're looking for in a man.
Okay, can I make a comment on that?
Men are really simple too. They're really simple. Like normally the only thing they really want from us is like if we could feed them, if we could make sure like their home.
Can I make a comment on what Deja just said? Because I have a perfect example.
Yeah.
So I was dating this guy and he was 5'8".
All right.
And he was always shorter than me. And me and Will talked about this. Men tend to go for women that are, shorter than them. And I told him, do you not mind that I'm 5'11"? And he was like, and I don't know if he meant this. He said it. But in my brain, I was like, is this a compliment or should I be offended? He said, pussy is pussy. I was like,
what did he say? What?
He said, pussy is pussy.
Oh, that's an insult.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? I was like, so he doesn't care about my.
You should tell him, bye, little nuts.
No, I haven't blocked. Okay, we have not talked in a while. Thank God. But
good.
No, I was like, what the fuck? I was in shock at that moment. I was like,
I would have
we're on FaceTime too. So I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? But yeah, so they just right about that.
I'm friends with too many guys. I'm like, I'd laugh that shit off.
Goodness.
I'm too many dudes.
Yeah. So but yeah, that was an interesting conversation. Yeah.
It's because men are simple. Men don't
telling you.
Not all of them.
Look,
standards. I don't know.
I see this all the time. When women are young, they have all these high standards. And you know what happens when they hit the 30? All their standards goes away. I see this all the time. Women in their 21s, I want this. And as soon as they hit 30, all that shit goes away. And now they want, I'll just take a guy that loves me, that has a relationship with God. But it's too late. You're 30. You're old now, right? So
stop.
like I said, you don't have to wait to 30, 35 to finally be realistic and just take a guy that's gonna love you and appreciate you. But I see a lot of women today, because like I said, Monserrat, I'm just using an example, but I'm just saying it. A lot of women today, they do have all these standards, and like I said, when you put a standard, make it specific. When you want a specific type of man, then that's a small percentage of men. I'm just like I said, I'm not saying this based on opinion. That's a fact. Whenever you specify something, then it's a small percentage. So you're making it harder for yourself instead of just being open to all types of men. And any guy that's willing to come your way, that's nice and kind, relationship with God, good morals, good values, then just take that guy. Because it's really, really hard to find guys that, if a guy is willing to commit to you and be a good husband, just take that. But the modern day women, that's no longer enough. And they waste their 20s and then 30, 35, because right now, for women today in America, from 30 to 45, we have the highest percentage of single women today than any other generation. From 30 to the age of 45, there's a lot of women today who are single because they wasted all their 20s looking for a specific type of guy. And now they're older now.
Freaking, like, I spent like the first 6 years of my adulthood life just sleeping around and trying to find like different dudes that could like fulfill my needs, but I thought more of my pussy than my fucking brain, and fucking, you just going around and just like expecting like the high outcomes, but then like not doing anything, you're not gonna get like as respected. I eventually got thrown away.
Yeah,
because fucking like I expected so much from the dude, and he's like, well, what the fuck? I thought what we wanted was just like casual sex. Well, what the fuck do you more do you want from me and stuff like that? It's like, how come like you expect so much, but then you're not doing shit? So that was kind of like on my end, it's just like fucking like, after all the things I've just gone through, any dude that fucking walked, I was just like, it was so fucking bad. But then like, I was just like, I'll just give him my pussy and then he'll love me forever. It's not how it works.
I know.
So for Monserrat, I would say, like I said, like Monserrat, like I said, I'm like all women out there, pick your choice. Like, I have no issue. Pick your choices, have your preferences. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. But what I would say that what feminists or women will never tell these ladies, they will never tell you that you're making it harder for yourself. So, like I said, you guys are free to have whatever you look for, whatever. If you want a specific type of man, all these things, hey, go for it. But nobody's gonna tell them. Nobody tells them that it's gonna be hard to find those men. There's only a small percent of it, and they go out there and live their whole 20s.
And honestly, that's fine. Because I know.
Thinking, yeah.
No, that's fine. I'll wait, because the thing is, I know my worth.